During the 2022-23 season, Harvard men's basketball earned several impressive non-conference wins, competed for a spot in the Ivy League tournament deep into the conference season, and took part in several events that embodied the team's beyond the 94-by-50 philosophy of creating scholars and ballers. In the lead-up to the 2022-23 season, the Crimson met up with two luminaries of politics and sport as the team hosted President Barack Obama at the September meeting of the Breakfast Club prior to the meeting with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at Harvard's W.E.B. Du Bois Medal Ceremony. The Crimson season opener at Morehouse followed a similar theme of creating meaningful moments as Harvard made its first ever trip to play at Morehouse. As part of the team's visit to Atlanta, the Crimson attended Sunday services at Ebenezer Baptist Church and spent time at the tomb of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the King Center before playing the Maroon Tigers on their home court. Following a setback to eventual Sun Belt champion Louisiana, the Crimson enjoyed a four-game winning streak, beginning with a 92-77 victory over Elon, in which Evan Nelson scored a career-high 23 points to cap off the team's time at the Asheville Championship. Returning to Boston, the Crimson beat crosstown rival Northeastern 70-69, as Chris Ledlum dropped a game-high 29 points on 12 of 17 shooting. Harvard then made its season debut at Levites Pavilion, emerging with back-to-back home wins over Siena and Loyola Chicago. Against the Saints, first year Chisholm Power scored a season-best 24 points on 10 of 13 shooting. The next time out, against the Ramblers, Ledlum led all scorers with 30 points to lead the Crimson to the victory. After a tight matchup with Fordham on the road, Harvard returned to the state of Massachusetts with 3 consecutive in-state rivalry games. Harvard earned a convincing 72-38 win over Holy Cross to start the streak before battling UMass in an instant classic at a jam-packed Levites Pavilion, dropping a narrow 71-68 decision, despite 25 points and 10 rebounds from Ledlum. The stretch closed with a 76-59 win over Tufts, as Lucas Sakota hit 6 three-pointers in the win. Harvard's longest road trip of the season came as the Crimson returned from finals break, playing at UC Irvine and at number 4 Kansas. The Crimson earned a quality win over the Anteaters home court with a 62-57 victory over UC Irvine. The Crimson out-rebounded the Anteaters 45-35 on its way to the win. As the Crimson bid farewell to the state of California, the team made a surprise appearance on Los Angeles local television station KTLA. The Western Swing concluded with a visit to historic Fog Allen Fieldhouse, where the Crimson challenged number 4 Kansas deep into the second half. Harvard remained within 2 possessions with 3:42 to play before the Jayhawks held on for the win. Harvard closed its non-league slate with a 74-73 overtime win at Maine behind 27 points and 15 rebounds from Ledlum. The Crimson then earned 2 wins in its first 4 Ivy League games, topping Brown 70-68 in overtime before defeating Columbia 73-51 in its Ivy League home opener. Ledlum scored 21 points in the win over the Bears before the Crimson gained a 50-24 rebound advantage in its victory over the Lions. Harvard's season-high scoring output came in its 95-89 home win over Cornell, as Ledlum led 5 Crimson in double figures with 24 points. Harvard shot over 60% from the field in the win over the Big Red. Following a stretch of Ivy League setbacks, the Crimson got itself back into the race for a berth in the Ivy League tournament with an impressive road sweep of Columbia and Cornell. In the victory over the Lions, O'Para led 4 Crimson in double figures with 16 points before Ledlum put together a career-best performance with 35 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 steals in a 73-56 win over the Big Red. While the Crimson fell short of its goal to earn a spot in the Ivy League tournament and win an Ivy League championship, Harvard still finished at 500 or better for the 13th time in the last 14 competitive seasons. At the end of the season, senior Chris Ledlum took home several individual honors, including First Team All-Ivy unanimously, First Team NABC All-District, and Second Team Academic All-American accolades. With a core group of student athletes returning, the Crimson will look to continue to achieve on the court and the classroom and in the community as it looks forward to the 2023-24 season.